Hello class 5. Welcome to your YouTube video class. Today I am going to start with a new chapter from your English Bliss. As you know that we have completed our first unit test, and now what I am going to teach you, that chapter will be in your next exam. So at the first, you please take out your Bliss book, English Bliss book, and turn to page number 28. There we will get the king's disloyalty. That means this is the name of the chapter, the king's disloyalty. So please follow the class. The king's disloyalty. Trustworthiness. What is the meaning of trustworthiness? Trustworthiness means whom you cannot rely, whom you cannot trust, who is unfaithful, whom you cannot believe. That means is disloyal. Disloyal means is basically the meaning of disloyal is unfaithful. So the king's disloyalty. So disloyalty means here unfaithfulness. So king is unfaithful, and we will just learn about his about the story of that king's unfaithfulness. There was once a king who was loved by his people. His people considered him a good, kind, and loving king. So the story starts with a character, and it is a king. The king was loved by all his citizens. So all the people loved his king very much. And why all the people loved the king very much? Because the king was very, very good. He was very good enough. He was good in his character. He was good about what to say, that he was taking care of his people. So obviously the people also loved his king very much. One day the king decided to extend his kingdom further. He decided to conquer some of the neighboring territories. So the king, who was loved by all his people, that king decided one day that he would go for a war. Why? Because he decided that he wanted to extend his territories. He wanted to expand his places, his kingdom. He called the people to his court and told them, I have decided to extend the kingdom by conquering the neighboring kingdom. So a king must need the help of his people for a war. When a king is deciding that he would go for an war, so obviously the king was needed the help of the people. So when the king decided that he would expand his territories, so then and there he called his people in his court. Why? Because he needed the help of his citizens. So he called all his people, and all of them, that means the people who came to his court, they came, and the king told that the king actually decided that he wanted to expand his territories. So the king informed his people that he was needed the help of them. For that I need your help. I promise to reward you with money or land in the new territories if we succeeded. So the king not only informed that he wanted to expand his kingdom, but also he told that if he would be succeeded, then definitely he would do something for his people. What he wanted to do with his people? He told that if he would succeeded in the war, so definitely he would give a huge amount of money, or the huge amount of land, whatever he would get by the war. Okay, so the king informed his people that he was needed the help of them, and in return, if the king would be succeeded, then definitely he would give something to his people. The good king needed men for the battle. The people agreed to help their king fight the battle. A bloody battle was fought and won by them. So what happened? So the good king, he was, at first we can see that he was a good king. He was loved by all his people. Why he was loved by all his people? Obviously he was a good king. He was taking care of his people. That's why he was loved by his people. He was loved by his citizens. So now what happened? The good king needed the help of his men. So his all people, his all citizens agreed to give him the proper help. Okay, so after that what happened? The people agreed to help him, and then the fight, that means the battle, started. A bloody battle was fought and won by them. A bloody battle was there, that means so many people, that means bloodshed had occurred. Okay, that means so many people injured, so many people died because of the war. And after the war, that what we can see that that means the king who was needed the help of his people, the king won the battle. Okay, so obviously the king got the success and he got his neighboring territories also. After the battle, few days passed. Now the king had immense wealth and land to distribute to his people. As the king was about to distribute the rewards, his queen stopped him from paying the reward. What happened after the war? So after the war, when the battle, that means when the battle ended, and then the king got the success, and then what happened after the battle? Few days also passed. Now the king had immense wealth. Immense means lot of. The king got lot of wealth and money and land and land to distribute to his people. That means the king, not only he had the money, but also he got immense land also. Okay, so as the king was about to distribute the rewards, his queen stopped him from paying the reward. So the king knew that he promised his people that when he would get the when he would just win the war, so at that time obviously he would give the rewards to his people. So the king was about to give. That time what happened? The queen, that means the queen was there, and the queen stopped the king for not giving anything to his people. What did she say? She said that the wicked queen said, "Your Majesty, why should you part with so much of your wealth?" So the queen was not good by her heart. She was wicked. Okay, she was not having the her character was not filled up with the virtues. She had some vices in her. Okay, so the queen informed his husband, that means the king, that not to give anything to his people. The wicked queen said, your people cannot force you to give away with wealth to them. So the queen told that, why are you giving away to your freshly acquired wealth? Because you are the supreme authority, you are the king. So if you denied that to give anything to your people, so people will not say anything against you. Okay, because he was the king, whatever he wanted he could do. So if the king promised at the first to his people that he would give something to his citizens after winning the battle, so if the queen, if the king did not give anything to his people at that time, so no one will return to the king and no one will question to the king also, because king was the supreme authority of the state. So it was told by whom? It was told by the wicked queen.